Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Worldwide Writeathon's Productivity Sprint number 7. How is everyone this morning? It's currently like Productivity Sprint number 7. Wait, what is going on? Hold on, my audio is. I'm repeating myself because I have the stream open in another tab. It's okay, it's fine. So my name is Grayson. I'm from Grayson's Bookmark. Hi, you found me. And today I'm joined by two other lovely co-hosts, and I will let them introduce themselves, starting with Sam.
Hi, I'm Writing Mom Samantha leaaast. On my channel, I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things. On Mondays, I host live streams very much like this, where we are productive and chat, or sometimes I host other things like Let's Talks, birthday parties, holiday parties. It's a good old time. If you would like to read samples of my writing, I have a spooky flash fiction and a murderous villain short story on my website, SamanthaLNassett.com. And if you want to keep up to all to date with all things Sam, you can sign up to my newsletter while you're there. Yeah. Oh, I also help co-organize the Dubba Dubba Dubba, and we have a very awesome, important announcement that we're doing a closing ceremony on Sunday, provided that Jess is feeling up to it. So yeah, I look forward to that.
I am looking forward to it.
If she's not, we don't yet have a backup plan, but we'll worry about that tomorrow.
We'll figure it out later. It's fine.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Katie Ann Writes. That's my channel name as well. I post videos sometimes about writing. I was a fantasy author, still am sort of, but I'm currently writing romance with a speculative element. But you can always catch me every single Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time on the Troublemakers channel. We stream, and there's a lot of chaos and a lot of weirdness happening. So that's, if you know, it's a fun time, but we're not very productive.
10 second.
I tuned in Friday. Yes. I tuned in Friday. Did not expect an entire analysis of a new Taylor Swift album, apparently. But it was fun to listen to while I was grocery shopping. So that was great.
I love that. We're like, it's more of a podcast.
I had no context for anything. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's check who's here. A lot of people are here. 41 people currently. I see Michael is here and running to write. Wilma, Roxelle. Hello, all you lovely people. Cool Gamer is here. Morgan. Hannah, I can do this. Hanaya is here. Vixen is here. Heather is here. So many lovely people. Daya is here. Welcome. Thank you for coming to my stream. So we are going to have a first short sprint to start out with, because I know some of these sprints have been like, okay, let's go, 45. I'm like, oh my God. I need a 15. So we're going to do a 15 first.
I think a lot of hosts just like the easy math of 245s.
I got a plan. I got it planned out though. And we will make sure we get those 80 minutes in.
Don't mind my husband in chat.
Cindy Mystery is here. Who is is that Chris?
That's my husband. Yeah.
We love the support. We really do.
He does that every time I guest on someone else's stream.
Okay, so we are going to get right started into our 15-minute sprint. If I can remember how to share my screen on StreamYard. Ooh, there we go. Today's sponsor is Sephora. Unfortunately, not Planned Parenthood, but I try. And yeah, we're going to get started with our first 15-minute sprint. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right. That was the end of the first sprint. Sorry if my birds scared anyone. But yeah, how was that? 15 minutes for y'all. Let me know. What have y'all been working on? What are the projects you're working on? I'm sorry. I should have given y'all a brief. Should have let y'all know what was going to happen. But it's over now.
I listened to 6 pages of my critique partner's manuscript, so
Ooh, it's
I had
fun.
to take my bean out of my ear because when I talk, when the bean in the headset, no.
I did some admin work and then did my usual daily scroll of Query Tracker and spent a lot of time just looking at stuff, giving myself just a short sprint to look at it and then close the tab so I don't drive myself crazy.
Good. What's it like looking at Query Tracker every day?
What is Query Tracker?
So Query Tracker is this website where you can use it to send queries to agents. And I pay for the premium version, which is only $25 for a year. So I think it's a pretty good deal.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially if you're going to start querying and like starting querying right after you buy it, which is what I did. Smart. Don't buy it if you're not gonna query.
Yes.
And what I really like about it is it has like all of their links. So like it has like their manuscript wish list, their Twitter, the agency. So you can really easily find everywhere that they're at and what they're looking for. And then when I send queries, I can pull up like a timeline and it shows me like a queue of all of the people who've queried them, and then it'll highlight which one's yours. So I look at it every day just to see like who's like looked at mine or where I am in line. I'm currently sitting in what I believe is 4 maybe piles because there's a bunch of red, mine, and then a bunch of red. And I'm like, okay, well, it's better than a no. So
that is how I would translate that too. So
just I like to check, see like what they're doing, and then I can send queries to more agents as well through it. So it's a nice little thing to use personally if you're going to query for traditional publishing.
Yeah, sounds super helpful.
Does sound helpful, but also super nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Yep. I would recommend using a different email than your actual one when you sign up for Query Tracker, because I didn't do that, and so now I just refresh my regular one, and I get a lot of like random shopping emails like come to this store because we have a % off, and like I'll see something load and I'll be like, oh no, just Bath and Body Works wanting to tell me about their candle sale.
I have a personal email and my author email, but so largely because I have to keep track of my personal email for like all of the kids stuff and the school that likes to email me things. And then my author email is like only author stuff. So
yeah.
Well, for the most part, there have been a couple times I fucked up and signed up for something with my author email, and I'm like, I'm too lazy to change that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you don't have an author email, would highly recommend having one.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll probably end up making one soon. I've been working on Seaside. That is my current project that I've been working on since 2020, but like really seriously since like I want to say this summer. Like I finished the 4th draft this summer. I'm in between drafts right now. I'm trying to finish this read through so bad like during the Writeathon. I was reading chapters 45 and 46. I only have 50 chapters, so it's coming. I hope to finish the read through the 4th draft so I can start the 5th on this stream.
Oh, exciting.
We'll see. I think it's gonna happen. I was really happy during that sprint because like I was just reading like cute chapters, like it's the chapters that are like the feel good chapters that are like yes, like without giving anything away. Like
the fluff after the angst.
Yes, that's what it was.
So you're enjoying your reread? Do you like this? You like this version of the draft?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble not adding more words as I'm going. So it's longer now, but that's fine. It's gonna make it better.
Yeah. More is always better. Well, maybe not, but that's my philosophy because I'm an overwriter.
It's at like 81.5 right now, so it's fine.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for like is it a YA romance
Yeah,
or is it
it's a
adult
YA.
romance? YA.
Okay, let's see what else other people did. Roxelle got 417 words. That's very good for 15 minutes.
Wow, killing it.
Apparently my alarm wasn't the scariest ever, so that's great. Eva was doing a critique read right now. Almost finished with that. With the chapter.
Same, Eva. Same.
We set up a poolside desk.
Oh, that sounds
That's
lovely.
bougie.
Where are you where it's
love
warm
that.
enough to be by the pool and write right now?
Yeah, jealous. Jealous in Northeast.
Let us live vicariously through you.
Give us the vibes. What is it like?
Caitlin did some admin stuff and opened the document. That is perfectly okay for a 15-minute sprint. We're going to have like a longer 25-minute next, so, more, not too long, but like not too short either. We get more into the groove of things.
Mm-hmm.
CB is working on an alternate draft of the opening of their Nano novel.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. That sounds helpful.
That's interesting. I've never done that before.
Caitlin's also in favor of Query Tracker.
Manuscript wishlist is a good one too. Although I find manuscript wishlist can be a little bit outdated sometimes. So I usually like to check the agent's Twitter because they'll like pin their current wish list. So just a thing if you're querying to double check to make sure they're still representing what you are writing.
A Mountain of Books started chapter 3 of Project Life and got 36 words. Very nice. CB's deciding to do Mill Wordy again.
Godspeed. Good luck.
Apparently half Mill Wordy is impossible, so it's all or nothing. As he did lots of little bit of writing, but lots of thinking. Thinking is also good. Oh, it's 80 degrees where you are? Let me check. I'm in North Carolina. Let me see.
As everybody looks at their...
Today it is 68 degrees.
We're at 69 here.
It is 65 where I am. So it's pretty temperate around where we are.
It was 90 in Dallas. It's so hot.
That sounds like my nightmare. It's October, Dallas.
In Southern, I'm just like 90.
So Lee was doing the poolside desk, but no information yet on the temperature there. 74. That's still nice and pleasant. Oh, everyone's responding now with what temperature it is.
When one starts, we must.
It really runs the gambit. 41 to 90 degrees.
Wow, that's crazy.
Weather.
The phenomenon.
I'm just happy that we're supposed to have stable weather all weekend, because the last thing I need is a storm on top of everything else going on right now.
Yeah.
Which, to be clear, I love storms. My body, however, hates them, and therefore hates me when it storms.
You get migraines?
Yes, I have chronic migraines. I'm actually in the midst of a flare-up right now. I mean, I'm always in the midst of a flare-up.
Yeah.
They're just never gone. But
yeah, it's to varying degrees of severity.
Yes.
Functioning,
non-functioning. This morning I woke up and I'm like, okay, I got to stream in an hour. And I call my oldest and I'm like, hey, baby, can you let the dogs out and bring mommy her pain meds? And he's like, yeah, you want tea? And I'm like, I would love tea. And he brought me tea and my pain meds. So
what a sweetie.
That is how we start our weekends. More often than I would like, but it is what it is.
Yeah, just gotta live with it, unfortunately.
My middle child recently went through a mental development. Like, I went through this with my oldest a couple of years ago, so I'm pretty sure it's just a stage of development where they fully process that my migraines are chronic and permanent, because like last week he just looks at me and he goes, "Mom, you're like always going to be sick, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, baby, like for the rest of my life, but it's okay because like we deal with it and stuff and I can still do things." And he starts crying, just like the soul deep sadness. And he's like, "If I had one wish, it would for you to never be sick again." And I like have to keep it like together. and I'm like, "It's okay." And I just held him while he cried, which I remember a few years ago when we first explained the chronic migraines. The like younger two didn't really have much reaction, but my older one did, after a couple hours process it, come to me with deeper questions and cried. So now I'm like looking at my youngest like it's only a matter of time.
Got my eye.
He processes it and then I got to do this a third time. Yeah. So I'm sorry, chat.
Okay. Sometimes you need a good cry.
Yeah.
Just getting all your emotions out.
And while we do that, let's start our second sprint.
Yes.
Harness the sad.
Eva.
Harness. Use it.
Use this.
Use it. There you go. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have 25 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Check back with you later. All right. As the end of the second sprint, how did everyone do? I hope my birds weren't as alarming this time.
I got to math.
Math? You have to do math?
Yes, I have to math. Like the page I'm on minus the page I started on.
Thought you were doing like algebra with one of your kids, and I was like, oh.
We're not there yet, I think. But so I listened to 14 pages that sprint. Which the last part I just listened to, because I'm listening to like read aloud because it's not an audiobook. So my critique partner uses dashes to switch a thing, and so I just got to a part where it was like dash 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 dash, and I can't hold it together when it does that.
That's funny. All the dashes. I did some character work. I'm working on some characters and figured out their zodiac signs, and then was using that to reverse engineer more personality traits. So, and give some layers. So that was fun.
Is this about your Nano project?
No. No. So my Nano project, I'm gonna finish drafting a book I started in April. But yeah, and it's not even for my NaNoWriMo project because I'm going to pants that. So this is like 3 books down the line. So, but it's fine. I'm just working on characters because it's fun.
Yeah.
They're going to be side characters, so we're all intertwined.
I got 2 more chapters done that sprint. So chapters 46 and 47. So I have 3 left.
Ooh.
So getting closer. And chapter 48 is like, okay, actually chapter 49 is like the beefy, like culmination, like emotional climax. It's all coming together chapter. But like, I'm like, it's the chapter that's always held like this big moment. And interestingly enough, I've added and removed characters every single draft, but now I think I'm finally settled on, okay, this is the core 5. Here's how it is. And yeah.
That's exciting.
It's really interesting because I've changed the ending 4 times.
Oh, wow. And it's draft 4, so.
I also think this is the true ending. Like, you know how when you play a video game and it's choose your own adventure, and then you get the bad ending, the good ending, the questionable ending.
The question.
I think they found the right
dating sims, don't you?
That is your taste terrible.
My husband's a trophy hunter, and he tried out this one game, but like he was like, babe, I'm not enjoying this game, but I want all the trophies. It's a dating sim. And I was like, just hand it here. And like the game was wild and so questionable. So many questionable endings. I was like, what have I gotten myself into?
What is happening? Yeah.
It looks like, I'm sorry, my air conditioner's, oh, I just turned off. Okay.
Let me message him Pigeon and I'll see if he remembers, because this was a couple of years ago.
I see 356. Wow, these word counts are killing it right now.
Okay.
-5 for Caitlin. But I hope that's still productive for you.
I do love whenever someone has negative words. It's just so funny to me.
I can tell that they know what to do.
Yes.
Okay, well, did some laundry. That's good. I also need to do laundry today.
Same. I have a basket sitting over there, and it's looking at me, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. It's like, girl, we've been sitting here for 2 days. The clothes are wrinkled. Just put us away.
And hello, thanks for joining us.
Local bog hag. I love that.
Is it hag? Oh, I thought. Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Working on characters is fun. Nina. Hello, Nina. You talk to a friend. You made a pun. Oh, you have to share the pun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nikki got 304. I found myself to be super bad at math, but guesstimate around 300. That's great. Okay. Oh, there's so many comments. So much more than I was expecting.
I just want to appreciate the exact message I sent to my husband was, "Hey babe, what was the questionable dating sim on the PSP? You had me 100 for you." And he just goes, "1 sec."
The only one I'm currently aware of is called Dream Daddy. Was it that one?
No, I don't find that one questionable though. Like from the plot lines I've played through on that one's actually pretty cute. You're just dating a bunch of single dads. So
Isn't one of the dads in a cult?
no, he's just like severely gothic.
I was thinking of the blonde guy, the blonde dad.
I don't know if I've gone through the blonde dad. Spoilers, Katie.
I don't know, actually. I've never.
Forever. I don't.
Could be spoilers, could be not. Who knows? No, I love the goth dad. He's my favorite. He's great.
But yeah, I don't think I've played through the blonde one, so I don't know. Yeah, baby.
Character work is always fun.
Always.
CB made a list for your bullet journal. I always want to be the person who keeps an organized bullet journal, but I just can't keep up with it. It's not me.
Neither can I. I always try, and then I like make really pretty spreads, and then it just turns into absolute chaos because my life is chaos. But it's fine.
I have a journal, and I started this a long time ago, but like now it's all just random writing ideas and plans for live streams. It's no longer a journal for like keeping up with tasks. It's just like I need to write something down.
Yeah, it's no one should look at my bullet journal because no one will be able to decipher the hieroglyphics that exist within it. I can barely decipher them myself, but it's fine. It's fine.
Some other games.
No, but you gotta do your Duolingo.
I don't know what Bejeweled Blitz is. I do like some Mario Kart and Mario Party.
Love Mario Kart.
I like all types of games. So there's probably at least one game in every genre that I have enjoyed.
Oh.
Mountain of Books is struggling with how they want to start the spicy scene.
Oh.
I don't know. I actually don't really have any advice for this because I write way right now.
Can't put spice there.
All of my well, maybe on the other hand I do because the scenes that would be spicy are all like they're only started and then like they just don't have it, you know.
That's the only advice that you are equipped to give the start.
Yeah. So I guess just create chemistry, banter.
Yeah. It like leads into it, you know. You can just dive right in, but depends on what you're writing, really.
Sunday Mystery revised 2 paragraphs. Very good. Okay, this is about Dream Daddy. Cut ending. The cult ending was something they initially intended to put in the game, but they cut it.
Oh. Sad. That does seem fun. I'd love to join a cult in a video game.
Seems we're not alone.
There's a game out right now where I think you play as some animal. I want to say it's a sheep, and you build a cult around you.
Whoa. Ooh, that's some fun.
The game was called Amnesia Memories.
Oh. Interesting.
So it completely got you, like that it was a cult game, like you didn't know going in.
Wait, Amnesia Memories or the sheep?
You
Amnesia
didn't know
Memories
you were
is the
cheap.
questionable
You
one.
didn't know it was a cult game.
I'm gonna look up the name of the sheep cult game.
What is Atome? Atome games?
Dating sims.
Oh, okay.
Ultimates. Well, Ultimates are usually visual novels, but they can be other things.
Oh,
Cult of the Lamb is the sheep game, so you
Oh.
definitely should know it's cult related going into it. And then Amnesia Memories is the questionable one. I only barely remember the plot, but if I remember correctly, you like wake up and you've lost your memories and you're talking to this interdimensional being, and they can send you back in time to one of 4 dimensions, and it's like diamond, spade, club, heart, and depending on where you go, that's which plot line you're gonna go through. So
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
I think there was only one plot line that wasn't highly questionable.
I have to check this game out now. Curious.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's not mix. I have questionable taste on occasions, so.
Oh, Nina has called in with the pun. We talked about chemistry people and PhDs, and there was apparently an attractive one that said PH with a D, and then laughed for way too long.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Well, sometimes dumb puns are fun. They're the best ones.
It's true.
CB plays as Daisy for Mario Kart. And there's Mario decorations for sale on Amazon.
Cool.
Who do you guys play on Mario Kart?
I am always Dry Bones.
Oh, interesting.
I love him.
Depends. If Link is available, I will play Link. If Link is not available, I will play Waluigi.
Wow.
Are you okay, Katie?
That's not what I was expecting. You know, Link, I was like, okay, that tracks. And then
Waluigi. Well, here's the thing. I'm the oldest, right? And I grew up with my 2 sisters and at least 2 cousins all the time. And therefore, I didn't want to fight over characters. So I just picked Waluigi. And now he has a special place in my heart. So
I play either Rosalina or I guess Peach as well.
Those are good ones. I also like playing as Yoshi. He's fun. I like the little noise he makes when he passes people.
Yoshi!
Lately, we've been playing, like in my server, I host a game day once a month, and we've been playing Mario Kart during that, and CB joins us. And like, I got her into the Switch and Breath of the Wild this year. And so I had been using Breath of the Wild Link, and she was using somebody else. And I was like, here, I'll use Skyward Sword Link. And then she's like, thank you. So now you just have 2 links on the track at all times.
That's funny.
We got more love for Waluigi and Yoshi in the comments.
One of the cosplayers I follow, she does a like thirsty Waluigi cosplay, and I was not expecting it the first time. I'm just like scrolling my Instagram, and all of a sudden I see Bunny, and I'm like, oh hey, and she's just like Waluigi with like the shirt open and these fake abs and chest, and I was like, what? Bunny? What? This is very random, girl.
This is niche.
And then that was all she did for a week, and I'm like,
a week?
Why is this so? And it was like it was amazingly popular too, and I'm just sitting here like fascinated by this. So.
That reminds me of like the hot Willy Wonka, because it just comes out of nowhere. Like that's the vibes of like a weird character you make hot. Like what?
She doesn't even normally do thirsty cosplays like that. Like she does really nice cosplays, and sometimes she'll do like the things where it's kind of a thirst trap, but like it's a thirst trap because they're dapper or they're distinguished. This was the first time that it was quite like that, and I was fascinated that was who she chose.
That's quite a person to do like a true thirst trap with, or character.
Yeah.
I guess they're people.
I understand. Well, according to Nintendo, they're all actors who play out a scenario. So like that's their narrative for why like Mario Golf and Mario Kart are things. That's like the actors going on retreats together.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
love that.
I didn't know this lore existed.
How did I? Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Also, a fun fact: the Super Mario Brothers movie actually changed the narrative of the Mario Brothers games. And like before, like Mario and Luigi were always twins, but after the Mario movie came out, Mario was canonically the older one. And then Princess Daisy did not exist before the movie. They added Princess Daisy after the movie.
Wow.
But drastically changed what she looked like because she looked like Princess Peach in the movie. So that's also why they're like known, or that movie is also what made them canonically plumbers, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Wasn't the movie really bad though?
Hush your mouth. I love that movie. That movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's one of those.
Camp.
It's one of those movies where, if you're looking at it as a video adaptation, it is atrocious. But if you're just looking at it as a fun 80s movie, it's great.
It's a good point.
Okay.
You always gotta think about the context of the movie.
I also must apologize. I almost caught myself because me and my sister, whenever she teasingly trash talks certain movies I enjoy, and I'll be like, "Hush your whore mouth," and I was like, "No, I can't say that to a stranger I just met today." So I apologize for that almost reflex.
We appreciate your commentary on the movie.
Yes, especially since I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. I just hear people say, like,
the
movie sucked.
I would highly recommend it, except it's like incredibly difficult to find to watch because Nintendo tried to bury it. So if you manage to be able to get a hold of it, I think it's an amazing wild ride. So yeah, I know. Look, I wanted to defend Chris Pratt voice acting Mario because I was like, I mean, maybe he's a good voice actor. I try to not judge anybody before I hear them. But there is a clip from the trailer that someone was like, he sounds like I forgot her name, the wife from Bob's Burgers. And they did a voiceover. They took the clip, or they took the voice, and they put the audio to Linda. That's her name. To Linda talking. And for a second, I didn't realize it was an edit. And then I was like, wait a minute. So now I'm going to be watching the movie, and I'm just going to be thinking about Linda from Bob's Burgers. He also does not sound Italian or like he's from Brooklyn, and these are the only two acceptable options.
Yeah.
So everybody else sounded really good. I didn't realize Jack Black was Bowser.
That's a choice.
I kind of love it.
Yeah.
It's great. My sister was like, as long as he doesn't sound like Poe, she's down. And I'm like, he doesn't sound like Poe. You're good.
Yeah, that would be a weird, like, mental moment if he did.
Bowser, and you're just thinking of Kung Fu Panda.
Like, whoa.
See, right? He's so good.
He's such a talent for voice acting.
I apologize, Nikki. Now you are also. I agree. The Sonic the Hedgehog movies were amazing. I'm really glad that they listened to fans and redid the CG.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog was the last movie I saw in theaters before the pandemic. And I loved it. It was so much fun. It was a great movie to see in theaters first, I think. So
we took the kids to see it. They loved it.
It was fun. I also liked the Pokemon movie too, with
which one? There's so
the Oh my gosh.
Ryan
Oh wait,
Reynolds.
the Detective Pikachu
Detective Pikachu.
with
that's
Ryan
what it is.
Reynolds as Pikachu.
Yes, with Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. I actually like that one. I know some people didn't, but I thought it was fun.
I greatly enjoy it. I think with video game movies, you just have to let them do their own thing, and they're great. It's awesome when they can like translate the video game mechanics, but I don't think that's a necessity because they're just two very different mediums.
They are. Yeah.
I think I must have watched a Marvel movie with my dad before the pandemic, but it was so long ago I can't even remember.
I feel that.
Wait, a third.
There better be a third Sonic movie. There was a teaser.
No,
for it.
I thought it meant cats.
Oh no, not cats.
There would need to be a second one. They're just skipping number 2, going straight to 3. Yes,
Second
children.
one and then a third.
Okay, we'll move the other chair.
Of the
Oh, you can sign me out of the desktop.
I don't of the Sonic movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the Sonic
Okay.
movies.
Almost Doolittle.
Sign out.
Oh, okay. Well, wait, hold on. Is this a reminder or is this a hello, I'm here?
Hello, she's here.
Okay.
I'm your
Hi,
monitor. You're good.
There was no fighting in Street
that
Fighter?
reminder.
Are you kidding me?
What? I also loved
Misleading.
the Mortal Kombat movie. I loved it. It was
Which one are you speaking of? I mean, same for no
newest.
matter which one you're speaking of, but are you
the
talking about
newest
the newest one?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters and I was like, yes, this is everything I wanted. It's not a good movie by any means, but it's so fun.
Look, a movie doesn't have to actually be good to be an enjoyable ride.
It has
so
no plot,
many
but
movies.
you know,
I don't need a plot.
I don't need a plot. I just need to watch Scorpion fight. That's all I needed, and I got it.
Scorpion said, "Get over here," and that's all I need in life.
Literally. I was
Also,
like, oh.
Scorpion wasn't the villain, and yes,
Yeah,
that is also all I need. I need the world to understand.
I know. Oh, Scorpion's my favorite.
We've done a 10 and a 20 sprint, right?
We've done 15 and 25. That's 40 minutes.
Thank you. No, I just remembered I'm the monitor and I'm supposed to be filling in the work.
There was fighting, but it wasn't in the street.
How lame.
Oh my god, that's false advertising.
Advertising.
Oh my gosh.
Are we ready for another sprint?
Let's do it.
I guess we should.
We are supposed to be productive, unfortunately.
Yeah. But you know, a little less productive than other streams is fine.
As long as we hit the 80 minutes.
Yeah. We're still definitely going to get 80 minutes because we're going to have a 45 and then we like basically don't even need to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, good. I got this.
Yeah, so let me share my screen and reset that timer. As a reminder, everyone, there's birdsong at the end of this timer.
Hopefully everybody remembers that in 45.
Because you might forget 45 minutes from now that the birds are going to go off.
This is Artemis, patron saint of my streams.
She's so
hey,
cute.
Kitty. And hello,
No.
Moon.
Well, it's the first time she's been here since I talked, but she was here during a sprint. Sorry, child, asking questions.
It's all right. Okay. Welcome everyone who is here, has been here, who is ready to write. We're going to have our third sprint at 45 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right. And that is the end of the third sprint. There's a whopping 45 minutes. How did everyone do? I have good news to report that I finished the read-through.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
I listened to 25 pages.
Oh, good.
How many do I have left? Minus 1/3. I have 27 pages left, so almost there.
Mm-hmm.
I just did some character work, and I actually have to pop off because I need to go help my family with something. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, thank you for having me on. Thank you for all the
Of course.
sprints. Yeah.
Anytime.
Happy
Everybody
It's
Writeathon,
lovely
everyone.
sprinting with you, Katie.
Yeah, great time. Bye.
Bye.
Hmm.
And then there were
And
two.
then there
Dun dun dun.
Thanks for getting some buys for Katie.
Just let me know if these two get too loud. They're doing their
They're fine.
computer time for the day.
I heard someone go like, "What the fuck?" I was like,
Sorry, I was corrected. They're doing their gaming time, even though you have switches, so it's technically more accurate to say computer time, but whatever.
Nikki got around 400.
Nice.
946.
Nice.
Nikki's chapter is dragging.
I want to go back to
Um,
safe room.
Maybe write shorter sentences.
Do you have a critique partner who could look over and maybe
Yeah, that also might help.
you're lingering too much on certain descriptions or parts of the scene that could be summarized shorter?
I got a lot of comments in my beta reader feedback that I was describing things too much and I was making things slow.
Yeah, if you linger on descriptions, well, it depends on what genre and age category, because like in adult fantasy, some fantasy readers really enjoy that, so like you just really have to know your target demo. I am not one of those people. Well, for me, it depends on how it's described, really, and if you're interrupting the descriptions for exposition, that can make it drag a lot.
Lee had lunch and a few hundred words. I also had a
Food
snack
sounds
break.
good.
Axel wrote 1,429. Wow. I can't imagine. Like,
I'm stuck.
how many words? What is your words per minute? Do you know?
Let's see, 1429
There's a secret in this.
If I
divided by
write
45, that's roughly 32 words per minute.
wow. Because I know if I write for an hour, I can get like good about 1,000. And you got 1,500 in 45 minutes. That's very impressive.
My average when drafting is between 800 to 1,000 every 30 minutes. So
That's great.
I have been writing since I was 12, though.
I
So,
tend
20
to
years.
get distracted, or I tend to think a lot about the right way to say something, so I don't have to spend extra time going back. And I also haven't drafted in a while, like drafted. I've been editing for a very long time, so my
Yes.
number could be skewed a little.
Your perspective may be off.
Mm-hmm.
I have to put this box on my cup right now because for some reason my cats have decided they're obsessed with my sweet tea. So if the box is not on my cup, I'll just randomly hear one of them drinking out of it. And I'm like, excuse, that is not there for you. And then they look so offended. They're like, excuse you, mother. I was drinking that.
This is our tea. You left it here. Caitlin got 164 words and is halfway through revising chapter 20. Ooh, let me know what draft you're on,
Nice.
Caitlin.
Yes, I do. I have 90
Nina
minutes.
got 159 words.
Safe food.
Talk to your friend about this book because you're obsessed.
I don't eat
Do you mean your own book
Nice.
or a book you're reading?
You know, you can
I assume the book you're writing.
mall parking. I watched a
Both
video
are good,
finding
but we
Mm.
need
secrets
details.
in
Need
restaurants.
details. I gotta know. We got one kid ready for Halloween,
Oh,
made an English muffin, sat
Ooh.
down to write, and got a single sentence before the toddler woke him up. But
That's,
then you got
it is
392.
as it is.
That's great.
392 is still great, especially with a toddler.
Mm.
Yes, agreed.
Nikki's book is an adult fantasy horror.
Yeah, the like anything horror is kind of tricky because
Wait,
no, you
fantasy
can't have the
horror?
T. Is kind of tricky because like it's very atmospheric and you want to set the tone and the feeling, but like can easily overdo it in drag.
Yeah, is that like two genres that are both lots of words put together, so like you're double screwed?
You're double. I am curious as to why you label it fantasy horror though, because like horror has always had fantasy elements in it and has some subgenres already that are highly mixed with fantasy. So what makes it extra fantasy outside of the just regular horror fantasy elements?
Yeah. Hi, Casey. Pigeon also has cats that are so persistent.
Mine are
should have had
raised with an iron fist. So generally, when I tell them no or to stop something, they do. But apparently, they're addicted to my tea. So, being little butts.
I like cats in theory. I'm just scared of being scratched. I love them and like their vibe, but I don't want to get hurt.
Well, so I hate the stereotype or when people who own cats will be all like, "Oh yeah, like they're just cat. That's just being a cat parent." I'm like, no, that's being a bad cat parent. Like you can 100% raise them and teach them not to scratch. None of our cats scratch. I have 4. None of them do.
How?
It's when they're kittens, you just have to teach them that scratching is bad. Because for them, that's just how they play. And normally, when they're raised by a mom cat, like if they get too rough or something, she'll meow at them or like, whine. And so when you're playing with your kitten, if you you're petting them and then they attach onto you, you just stop moving and you like make a whining noise and they stop because they realize it hurts you. And their goal isn't to hurt you, they just want to play. So you just teach them to play well. And like my cats don't go into they don't touch my laptop. The most that they do is they'll rub their faces on the side of the screen because I trained them. When they go near my laptop and when they would like try to step on it and stuff, I would pick them up, move them, and then ignore them. But if they would come to me directly, I'll pet them. I'll let them sit on my lap. I'll give them attention and stuff. And it's like, it might interrupt what I'm doing, but it has taught them that if they come to me, then they get the attention. Because normally cats will like lay on your laptop and they'll like, get in front of your phone and stuff just because they want your attention. They want to be involved, and so you have to socialize them and you have to teach them when it's okay to have that attention and when it's not okay to have that attention. Just like raising kids, really. And like
taking notes?
same with dogs too. Like our big dog, she's a big paw dog, just naturally paw, but she's like part Great Dane, so she has really heavy paws, and she doesn't really do well differentiating between adults and kids. So we can't just let her put her paws on people. So if she does the paw thing, she gets ignored. But if she sits there with her paw down, she gets attention. So it's positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement.
Nice. Nina's parents' cat always goes to my her mom's coffee. My mom gets so mad at my dog every single time that, okay, she puts her coffee down and it's a very low spot. Like it's a low bench. Like she's equally as much in the wrong. But my dog just like gets up on the chair and drinks her entire coffee and she's like, no, what are you doing? Like the dog waits for her to leave and forget about it. Every time. It happens every time.
Yeah, the one thing I haven't been able to train out of is my cat Artemis is obsessed with bread, which is not good for her. She's so obsessed with bread that we can't just leave like a plastic bag of bread out. She'll chew through the plastic and then start chewing and then start eating the bread, and then the entire loaf goes stale.
What do
And
you
I'm
do
like, "Cat,
instead?
why?" I just hide the bread. Like
Okay.
I like put it in a cabinet that she can't get to, or my mom ordered some sandwiches for a birthday party and it was at my house, so I just kept the container from the store and I put my bread in there. Ideally I will get a bread box, but they are expensive because I have particular taste in bread boxes. So right now it's just in a plastic container, but yeah, if I forget, it's horrible.
I'm in a secret room.
When 6-year-old is forever leaving half full cups of water. And then the dad drinks it.
I already know that voice.
Highly unfortunate.
And Nina's book, here's the information we needed, is a YA LGBTQ plus theater kid contemporary novel, and I'm also in love with it.
Yes, this sounds amazing already.
Ooh. I'm also writing in this category, although not a theater kid, and just give it to me. I want to read it. Yeah. Roxelle doesn't know what best they write. Oh, it's good that you're really interested in writing.
Get in the zone. Yes.
Is it safe?
CV got 206.
Nice.
It's a siren creature,
Ooh.
but in modern day Appalachia, but not a mermaid.
Awesome.
Interesting. Like, so the horror monster is a siren creature in Appalachia.
What is
Yes.
That sounds spooky. Ooh.
Which I love.
CB's cats make him sneeze.
Oh
I
no.
think I'm like somewhat allergic to cats as well.
I was wrong.
My sister has had cats we've had cats all our life and she developed an allergy, but she's like, I'll take allergy meds.
Mm.
And I'm like, all right. But sometimes her one cat curls up in bed with her before she can take her allergy meds, and she just does not have the willpower to push him away. And I'm like, my love, you need to.
Because my dad is super allergic to anything that cleans itself, like rabbits or hamsters or cats or any of those animals. And I'm not allergic around one cat, but I've been into animal shelters, and when I'm in the cat section, like my throat is all scratchy.
It could be the dander. So it could be that it could be the pet dander, because some people aren't allergic to the animal themselves, but they're allergic to like the dirt and stuff that comes out of their fur. So
Maybe it's that. Pigeon's cat eats electrical cords.
no.
You need to socialize your cat differently.
Well, for that, there's some spray that makes the cords taste absolutely terrible. Because that's kind of hard not to socialize them, because you can't just ignore them when they're chewing on the cords. So no matter what, you have to give them attention. So for that, I would suggest getting the stuff that makes it taste terrible and just let them learn their lesson.
I'm here for this cat stream right now. Casey's cat wouldn't stop howling and had to let him in just so he wouldn't keep screaming.
That's fair.
Cat doesn't scratch anymore either.
At a certain point at night, my cat Balder will just start bitching at me if I'm not in bed.
People are loving your tips.
Thank you.
And your food.
I've had cats and dogs my entire life, and my dad is the one who taught me how to take care of them. So
CB also suggests getting a lid.
yeah. Thing is, I have 3 children. Lids go missing. I
Nikki's
can't even
like,
blame it on the children. I just lose lids too.
Nikki says, no, thank you, ma'am. When cats
My big thing is I'll look at my cats and go, "Can I help you? Do you need something from me?"
I'm probably like, did I ask?
Did I ask for you to invade my space right now?
Water. I think cats are just always perpetually thirsty and curious.
Well, a fun fact, not so fun. It's just a fact about cats. So cats are have an instinct to not trust stagnant water if it's been left out for a certain amount of time, because in the so there's a bacteria in stagnant water, or that grows in stagnant water out in the outside world, and it's like one of the leading things that stray kittens and stuff don't make it. So that's why cats stay away from it. It's a survival instinct to not drink stagnant water. That's why, like, your cat might bug you a lot to change the water, or like they'll prefer to drink out of faucets. And one of the best water dishes to get for a cat is those like little fountain ones.
The bubblers.
Because it like they perceive that it keeps the water fresh and running.
Good tip. Everyone is tuning in on their allergies or non-allergies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Nina has bunnies.
Bunnies.
Bye, Nina. Thank you guys for.
Bye.
Thank you, Nina, for being here.
Thanks for stopping in.
Having fun on the Writeathon. It is almost 2:30. I don't know who's streaming next. I can check really quick. It's like no trouble at all. It's going to be on the Word Nerds channel. Yeah. I think, I'm not sure what time. Hold on, I can also check this. I don't know why I didn't just check before I started talking.
It's fine.
It's going to start at 3.
I should have known to just tell you it's going to start at 3, because the way that we have it set up is they all start at the top of the hour. Sorry, I got tangled up in my own cord.
35 more minutes, and then you will have more stream. I feel like the stream is coming to a close. We can keep hanging out and talking about more cats if you want. We do love to talk about food and pets. That is very much on brand. Like, forget writing. We're going to talk about.
He's trying to get to the tea. Is the tea covered? Can you not get to it? Hey, what you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. He was like about to paw at it until I called him out, and then he like pretended he was doing nothing.
What?
Like, no, come on. I'm not trying to knock your box off the top so I can get to the tea. No.
Yes, thank you, Nikki. Everyone remember to eat, hydrate, and stretch in between streams. This has been right around lunchtime, so if you haven't eaten yet, you should probably eat after this stream.
Give me the tea, mother.
Mother?
Yes. All of my cats, for some reason, doesn't matter what voice I'm using for them, they will all say mother that way. Mother. My child just did it.
Well, do you want to do an outro?
Yeah. First, a reminder that has Julie's fundraiser stream gone yet? Let me double check that. Don't answer for me. You don't even know what I'm talking about, child.
You're right. I do not.
Productivity Sprint number 9 on Pages and Pen is our fundraiser stream. So don't forget to check that out. You mean I need food? I mean, if it's sustaining you, it's sustaining you. Also, our during the closing ceremony, Jess and I will be making a big announcement as long as she's feeling better. If she's not feeling better, we don't know the backup plan yet. That's tomorrow, Sam and Jess's problem. Outside of that, I am writing Mom Samantha Leaaast on my channel. I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. On Mondays, I host streams a lot like this or parties. Flash Fiction Free for All is next month. What else do I do? Let's Talks. It's just a really good old time. If you'd like to read samples of my writing, you can go to SamanthaLeaaast.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction and a murderous villain short story, both totally free to read. So you should, check them out. You can see that I'm a pretty good writer, and sign up to my newsletter to keep up to date with all things Sam.
Is all that in your link tree?
Yes.
Okay, description, y'all. It's right there. And I am Grayson from Grayson's Bookmark. I make all kinds of writing and bookish content. I'm currently in grad school, so the video schedule is a bit sporadic at the moment. So I thank y'all for your patience. Thank you everyone who has so far subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Currently I'm writing Seaside, and I just finished my 4th draft read through. So I'm going to be starting my 5th draft soon. I have a whole playlist on my channel if you want to know all about Project Seaside. And yeah, that is all for me. Thank you guys so much for coming to this stream. It's been really fun. It's the biggest stream that I've ever hosted.
Well, thank you for hosting. Oh, I will also be on more streams this weekend because I keep forgetting to mention that. So you can always go to my Instagram, where I post nifty graphics that have my streaming schedule. My next one will be at 8 p.m. EDT on Social Number 5 with Matt Holland. And then tomorrow I will be on Social 6 at 4 in the morning with Nikki Lopez. And
4 in the morning?
Yes, 4 in the morning. And then at 4 p.m. I will be on Social 8 with Savion Taylor. And then, of course, the closing ceremony at 9.
Wow, you're doing a lot.
Yes. I'm an outgoing extrovert.
I appreciate you could make it to this stream.
No problem. Yes, can I help you?
I think he wants you to get off the stream.
Yeah, he's fine. He's doing other things.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I'm going to pass you off to the waiting room for the next live stream. Thank you guys so much for being here, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.